Only with the goddess protection may one enter these forsaken grounds. Alright, well we got everything, so. Is this a Nailslow kind of thing, or? I mean, going to try it. Don't expect more results though. Okay. Simple yet effective. Welcome to the Fire Temple, everybody. What the hell is this? You know, look before you're leaping up. Well, let's go through the door, I guess. I want to record more Resident Evil 7 after this. I mean, the game is done by the time you're watching this. However, you know, there's a DLC and shit like that. How do I be like that? Well, at least we got the hoverboard, so. Thank you for buffering this game's all climbing mechanics. This game bulks climbing mechanics. Alright. Well, I mean, the Shadow Temple didn't felt more like a temple, if you ask me. That's what I was saying. It felt more like from the well kind of deal. It's not bad, but you know, it didn't feel like that grandiose kind of deal. Only in your final refreshment chest. Do you want me to do like weird platforming? Nah, I don't know. Well, before we start spelunking, let's just look for normal routes, alright? Before we break the sequence and then get even more stuck. Hello, motherfucker. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, what do you know? What do you know? Hey. I'm gonna put bombs over here. Seems like the type of thing that we will need in this temple. If we don't, then whatever. Oh yes. I was thinking, why did I say that like Gregor? Did I even? It's because I also need to play like Awakening again. And oh yeah, I guess since we're talking about that, fucking the idiots of the Citra emulator are like the people who made like the Yuzu emulator, where, well, more like were the people who made the Yuzu emulator, the Switch emulator. God damn it, what a bunch of idiots! I swear, couldn't be more stupid if you wanted. Because, well, first of all, I need to powder my nose. No, I need to blow my nose. Hold on. Alright, we're back. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the idiots of Yuzu. Why? Because apparently I wasn't aware of this, but the people who made the Switch emulator were also the people who made like the 3DS emulator, Citra, which is the emulator that we use to play Fire Emblem. However, these idiots were not making much progress on the 3DS emulator for dicking around with the Switch emulator, and I mean, god damn it. Digital piracy talk is such a fucking mess to talk about. Because of idiots. But how do I say this? I'm more worried about all hardware that is not supported uh, being properly emulated than hardware that is being sold currently. I just want to emulate the Switch game, buy the fucking console. First argument these morons will say is like, I do have a Switch, shut the fuck up. No you don't. Well, I do, alright, 1% of the 99 people who don't. Like, I don't give a shit. But, I don't know, the fucking people who emulate Nintendo are some most of the most self-righteous people I have ever had the displeasure of running into. Well, I have run into wars, but certainly they are not much better. So many fucking excuses. Just fucking pirate this shit and shut the fuck up, dude. Sign the people who fucking plays and makes ROM hacks. You know. I need to push a block from upstairs or something. Alright. I have to get out of the way in case something falls on top. Oh, something. Oh, okay, there we go. Because, I mean, the people who say they emulate Switch because they have a Switch, I just wish to run it better or some shit like that. Yeah, like 1%. Like, pretty sure most of these people don't have Switch, don't dump their games or whatever. It's all talk, alright? And here's a better thing. Shut the fuck up. Don't even pretend you do. And if you do, don't pretend that the other like half of people do it because clearly they don't. My issue here is the attitude. Like, just shut up. People just look for ways to pat themselves on the back for doing nothing. Anyways. Alright, and I think that is going to drive me to the point a little further. Why? Because the idiots of Yuzu, like, first of all, and this is where, you know, it's like what I was just saying, it just becomes true. Because apparently, Nintendo like sent a lawsuit to the people of Yuzu for making like the Switch emulator. And everyone was like, well, it's probably going to go nowhere because, I mean, emulator just run off original code and shit. Which is usually like the staple that works, alright? And I completely agree with it. If you make software that just happens to run like other software, then you know, it's not like you're stealing like Nintendo's code or some shit. And usually there's like additional nuances on like the emulation scene. Like, for example, you usually need like the system BIOS to properly like. I'm going to tell the fire even though I don't need them. Oh god, now I lost the cursor. Alright. Usually you need like the system BIOS to properly run the emulation. But for example, for the PlayStation 3 emulation, PlayStation like gives you like the BIOS of this and shit. On the website you can just download directly from Sony, so you know, that's easy. But for Nintendo you need to dump like the thing from your console or someone else's. That is up to you. And that's usually the thing, right? Like, it's an additional nuance, but still, that's on the end user part. It's not like they're stealing the shit and just giving it away. Some emulators make their own like BIOS, like runtime or whatever, so you don't have to download shit. I think like the Dolphin people Oh god. Manage them to actually have like their own like BIOS, because as I mean I'm not sure or I'm misremembering, but before the whole thing you need to like get the GameCube BIOS and able to run like GameCube games. But I think now you only need like the emulator and you're good, and then you can get the games from whichever source. Anyways, and well, so where is all this conversation going to? Apparently, the people from Yuzu were like using like stolen code. I'm not sure. Like, I'm not sure this is that story. I'm not sure if it's like I'm getting a call, but it's just a spam call. Enjoy the traffic team from S&P. Alright. The traffic team from SMP4, which is just Ginza from SMP3, I think. Should be SMP3. Yeah, because I think Ginza, like. Okay. Kind of. This is the weirdest of this angle. I feel. Here's what I want to do. I want to use either a ledge grab or just jump and ledge grab. However, I feel like I'm just going to go under it. And I went completely different anyways. What a weird angle to jump onto. Anyway, so apparently you also use it like stolen code. I'm not sure if like from leak Nintendo assets or just stolen code from other creators, or go directly from the Switch BIOS and just implement it into like the emulator, which that's when it goes like no. But point is, that's one. Second, Nintendo. Okay, thank you. Nintendo was actually infiltrated on their fucking on their Discord servers, and also probably the Patreon too. I mean, yeah, it's going to set them back $5, right? And here's when I say they are fucking idiots. On their private, like Patreon paid Discord servers, these idiots were distributing like actual ROMs, I think, or just boasting about actual pirated shit. Which, moron, that's like every. I wish I had like VTuber model or something just so I can see my hand motions. But every single server, forum, discussion, whatever thing they have, what do they tell you? First rule: do not discuss ROM distribution. Do not post the ROMs. But these morons could not help themselves. It's like, god damn it. Look, I'll always tell you this: if you're going to be a criminal or whatever, don't be an idiot. You could at least help yourself by not being an idiot. Alright, I'm actually going that way anyways, so I'm going to weigh myself out. Like, how can you be so dumb? And that's not even the end of it. Matter of fact, that's not even like the big one. The big one is that, of course, right, the Patreon is just like, okay, support us, whatever, but you don't need the Patreon to have like the emulation thing. You don't need the Patreon to pay for it. It's free to use, but you just help us, alright? Not quite so, because they have like private builds of the emulator on for the Patreons. Allegedly, what people were trying to say is like, well, but those builds that they have on the Patreon, they are available on GitHub, so you can technically just compile it for free. And well, that would be a point. However, for legal purposes, it might as well be that you're selling the emulator. The emulator that uses stolen code. I'm not sure exactly what's stolen, like either from other creators or just like from the system bias of Nintendo. I don't know. Alright, that's one. That's a couple, right? Those are like 2 strikes. Terrible shit. But maybe not for Nintendo to make a case or whatever. Maybe to take down like the GitHub or well, maybe to take down like Discord servers and shit. However, here's the big one. These idiots, these absolute morons, were working on builds of Yuzu that were made specifically to run Tears of the Kingdom. Now, how do I say this? Usually when making emulation, they might focus on a game's issues because it might help to solve other issues on other emulation shit, which are fair enough. However, there's one little problem, that these idiots could not like help themselves. They were making builds to run Tears of the Kingdom on a game that was weeks away from coming out. They were actively working on making builds of the emulator that run Tears of the Kingdom that was not even out for sale. Guess how much Nintendo liked that? Like, that's what I say, you people are so fucking dumb, unbelievable. You're smart enough to program a fucking emulator for a console that is like brand new and still running, but not smart enough to know that it's a bad fucking idea to do that shit. It's like Michael told Trevor when they stole that dumb super weapon or whatever. They're going to put it on the list, so fucking what? They don't watch, they kill, idiots. We'll be dead within a week. Think! So, Nintendo was just, you know, sitting on their chair, reclining, and just whistling away, and he's like, oh boy, this is gonna be a good one. Easy case. And well. Yeah, the idiots of Yuzu, right? Like the idiots of Gary's mod. You're smart enough to build an emulator, but you don't have the street smarts to know that don't fuck with those kind of fires. And again, that was like the 3rd strike, like just to have a bad case on them. Because I mean, they also said that the alternative was to fight out Nintendo on court. However, since Nintendo have pretty much infinite money, they could have used like delay the court and just make this shit run on forever and just make them lose the battle just on like lawyer fees and shit like that. I was just getting ready, like that type of room. Kinda like a snow film Majora's Mask. Anyways. So yeah, these fucking idiots. They just oh my god. Like I said, if you're going to be a criminal, you can help yourself by not being an idiot. You can, for one, not like stall the code and put it on GitHub for everyone to see. Could have been like closed source if you were going to be a scumbag. Second, you could have not have a specific channel on your private Discord server, quote unquote private. Just paywall, more like, where you talk about ROM distribution and emulation. Third, maybe you could have just built your emulator for a product that's not even out. Like, look, you can fuck with N64, Super Nintendo, 3DS, Wii U, I don't give a fuck. Fuck it with all you want, but I mean, like, if messing with such emulation wasn't already like not exactly the greatest idea, maybe doing it the worst way possible could, you know, it could have helped your case a little. Like I said, I mean, the Switch is still selling, man. Like, give me some time, alright? Jesus. I can't wait to see you. To see how much you have grown in 10 years. Creep shit. I can't wait. I need it now. Okay, that's worse. Like, again, I don't mind much Switch emulation. But like the self-righteousness of it, like, the self-righteousness and the excuses just piss me off. Like, just fucking emulate that shit. Just shut the fuck up, man. You don't need to hit me with your Twitter like definitions of righteousness, which is messed up, wrong, and wrong on all accounts. Well, X, whatever, whatever. You see what I'm playing, dude? See what I'm doing? You know who I am? The guy who makes Mario ROM hacks, plays ROM hacks. Also, is there like another over there? Yeah, and I probably just completely overlook it, right? Wait up, man. Well, again, right? I mean, I don't give a shit, dude. About you emulating like Switch or whatever, but don't try to pretend a sense of self-righteousness about it. And again, I don't think like digital piracy is like inherently bad, because it sure as hell helps a lot with preservation of shit. The companies are not interested in saving, mind you. Oh, okay, I see you. Do you work if I do that though? Alright, thank you. So this was like absolutely needed. Imagine if I didn't. I'm not going to jump where I'm looking, huh? So anyways, I don't give a shit if people emulate like Nintendo Switch do what you want, but don't hit me with the pretense of self-righteousness just for some Twitter likes. There are actual things you could be doing that are worth patting yourself on the back, alright? Over downloading just Nintendo games. Anyways. Matter of fact, I am running a bigger risk on recording this and just, you know, playing it than the people think they are for just downloading like and playing Switch games. And saying they play Switch games. I'm just going to run a little bomb. Well, I mean, it seems pretty obvious, right? No need to explain my big brain behind it. God damn it. Well, Link, I would have appreciated if you had jumped. I need to do the thing again, or can I use a spin attack and just trigger the thing? I'm not sure if that's close enough though. Whatever. But yeah, and because all of that Chivaco, the 3DS emulation software, the Citra emulator, which sucks because the Citra emulator was the emulator that was the most advanced of all the 3DS ones. There are other people making their own, but you know. Boy, if this isn't looking like a little bit of a pickle, if you ask me. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, right? Maybe I used... maybe the switch over there triggers something else and I just need to go and look for it. Oops. Okay, well, let's look somewhere else. Probably we open something else and, you know, we need to look for it. Okay, there we go. Good. Good, good. Okay, we didn't got Master of Time 5-month edition. The one where if you leave the Pirate Fortress early, you're gonna log yourself out of the rest of the dungeon. Alright, well. But anyways, so yeah. There are other 3D simulators, but Citra was like the most advanced of them all. So, well, at least someone was kind enough to just put up whatever last version they had working. Which, funny enough, fixed an issue with Shin Megami Tensei 4. It wasn't an issue that broke the game, but the game like did some the 3D effects on the 2D sprites that didn't have the proper transparency, so it would just look like a black box. Am I coming here again? Go the other way then. So well, yeah. So, well, I can play Shin Megami Tensei 4 for y'all in peace. And those people are done. The Megaton Hammer, neat. Smash and break junk. So heavy, you need to use 2 hits to swing it. Alright. So yeah, I mean, just close that conversation. Just, you know, closing thoughts and shit. I don't care about piracy or emulation. I think it's a net positive technically, but don't pretend it's like. Don't make dumb excuses. Don't pretend you're like the second coming of Jesus because you pirate shit. Oh, okay. I was thinking try to follow that, but I think it went through the floor. So we need to use this. Alright. I was thinking, what is this key for then anyway, so... this one thing. Alright. I ain't gonna need another game. Well, yeah, like... for preservation and shit. Because, I mean, no, goddamn it, it's gonna take my time away. You're going to give it back though. Alright, thank you. Team Master of Time, they didn't give it back. What a break. Oh yeah, preservation, emulation. Yeah, I think that's an possible. What the fuck? Oh no. What did you do, man? Did you dirty? Ow. Oh well, that's probably because of that. They get that little rowdy, X. Wasn't this the other room that we were? Yep, so why will we need to come back here? Well, I think if there's anywhere we need to go, that other room. Kind of a big move. But at least the guy was as surprised to see me as I was, so as I was to see him. So, all right, and I see the game spider. All right. God damn it. Well, anyway, so yeah. Also, I think I said in the conversation that's a big no-no. And he's like, oh yeah, Noe's name in Japanese was no-no. I mean, I don't really need it, but I mean, might as well, right? Someone's watching and wants to get them all. Which I'm not doing, but I mean, this is like, where's it in the fire temple? Where's it in this place? Whatever. So, you know. I think it was Zelda Central, the one channel I was watching. The hell with the walkthrough. Which, thank you, by the way. Oh, okay, I see you. I don't want to talk about this because I mean it's such a dumb conversation. It doesn't even need to happen, but I was talking about Noe, right? And I mean Noe is just like a petite woman, like she's short, or people would consider her like a suspicious of character, which I mean fair enough, right? But I mean I have seen an unhealthy obsession with people like. Any petite woman they see is like, oh no, that's literally a child, and it's like, not really, no. Because I know a couple of people in real life. I went with a couple of people at college that were like very petite woman, very short. I don't want to say it, not many features. You know what I mean by that? But they are real. They exist. But people have such a healthy obsession with no. What is socially perceived as a right thing and a bad thing, but not much like understanding the why actually it is. They just follow the trend and enforce it. Like I get it, right? There's some weird shit out there, but learn to discern stuff. God damn it. And people cannot just, you know, fear one or the other. Because I remember seeing... Okay, this is a good time to say that don't consider using Twitter as a platform, alright? After the Tumblr exodus, that site is done. Some people say it's worse because Elon Musk. Nah, not really. Not much better, that's what I can say. Well, essentially everything has stayed pretty much the same, I would say. And now there's a lot of bots in Twitter now. There have always been bots on Twitter. The only difference is that instead of like the funny 9-gag people making the same title jokes over and over again, now a bot does them. The only issue is that you, motherfucker, don't get the revenue for making lame jokes. I swear that you often saw people trying to make a personality just out of replying to everything. But now bots took your job and you're mad about it. Things pretty much the same. However, just for the idiots, the fools on the back. No, I don't think botting should not be handled. It needs to be handled. Now that I think about it, everyone like made fun of people with check marks. And rightfully so. Because some people think they were so much better. Oh god. I'm just going to put like a twist on this fight. I gotta be careful with that because that was like a chill lot of damage. Can I find that this guy just throws the fire this thing spits? You should have tried to get some pot shots, some Volvagia as well. These are the things that you need to wait out. But let's take it, alright. So well, enough of that. My thing is don't use Twitter because my other question is then what things does actually Twitter like affects in real life? Because I saw some perceptions of certain things have changed because of the way people on Twitter handle it. Which means that not engaging with those types of mindsets, it only gives them like free reign on choosing for everyone else. Which is all very tiresome. You cannot avoid it. You cannot reason with it. I don't know. Because another conversation that was happening on Twitter is that the constant use of like food delivery apps. And look, it's not a crime to use food delivery apps, but some people say they cannot live without them, and that grocery shopping is just like some, oh my god, some capitalistic like scheme or whatever. And then it's like, no, dude, just buy something and cook something. People say, oh no, but I have like all these like diseases that I'm going to make zero effort to fight against. All this mental illness shit. Which just reminds me, I mean, I can say fair enough, but you gotta make an effort to, you know, help yourself, man. Come on. And I'm going to tell you why. I'll tell you what. In graphic design college, I used to go with this girl that she has epilepsy. Now, epilepsy is not just, you know, seeing flashing lights and just, you know, suffering from an epileptic attack. Epilepsy also causes issue with memory. It causes like, I don't know what you call it, leaks, obfuscation of memories. Point things, it makes you very forgetful, to extent you wouldn't believe. What my friend did is that instead of just, you know, laying down and just let the illness take reign of her, she fought against it. How did she do that? She always wrote everything down. She always tried to do things the moment they were available. If we had like homework on a class, the moment the class finishes, she started doing it. Like she worked her ass off. Like she worked very hard, but she took reins of her life. So, you know, just kind of just live like with something and let that thing, you know, let it take reign of your life. Anyways, let's continue that in a second. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate what you did. I thank you on behalf of the entire Goron race. You turned out to be a real man, just as I thought you would. Did we ever meet each other? By the way, I, the Wild Neronia, have been the Sage of Fire all along. Isn't it that funny, brother? Well, this must be what they call destiny. Nothing has made me happier than helping you seal the evil here. Hey, brother, take this. This is a medallion that contains the power of the fire spirits and my friendship. It's going to be such a weird playthrough. Just talking about shit that's outside the game. Which I don't mind, but you know, like I said, it's hard to talk about the topic while playing a game because, you know, it's not exactly like it's not like, you know, I have an entire script or whatever to talk about it. Just talk as it comes to my head. Don't forget, you and I are true brothers. Alright. Thank you, Dorone. And that didn't took that long either. Like 40 minutes maybe at best, so I still have a lot of time to mess around. Maybe we can beat this game today. I don't think so, but... Huh, okay, well... I just think that outside the wasteland there was like a place where I needed a long shot, so... And I mean, I don't think there's much else to spelunk anyway, so... Let's just go ahead and get those things. Alright. So yeah, well... She was always on top of everything because she knew that she would forget it and wouldn't do it and cause her issues. So again, she will write things down to make sure she wouldn't forget them, and I would check them. And whenever something was available, she would do it. Matter of fact, I just remember that every time something was done, she was like, Jonathan, we need to do that. We need to do the homework now. And I'm like, I'm such a procrastinator. I do it everything last minute, should you know. And they were like, can we do this later? No, because I'm going to forget. And I'm like, fine. Then the day of the homework to turn it in will come, and I was like, oh shit, did I do that shit? And it's like, oh yeah, I did it the day it was available. What is this place? So you know, she didn't let her illness define her. She took reign over. I'm not saying it's easy, but you only have one life. I mean, it's what you're going to. You're just going to like, be like, oh well. I'll start on exploring this area. I don't like exploring the area while dark. It's a lot harder. God damn it. So yeah, I mean, I'm saying this because a lot of people on Twitter were like, oh no, well I have this illness, I cannot go myself. And it's like, you understand that by not making the effort, you're only going to make it worse, right? It's kind of like when I was talking about having a bad knee or whatever. Like, I didn't say, oh well, I guess this is what it is. I was thinking, I'm going to try to exercise a little more. And I have taken advantage of anytime we go out just to walk a little. And I like walking, I really do. And it's also good for you. It also, apparently, it gives you like a natural, like, a natural high, I'm going to say, but I guess that would be a weird way to say it. Well, it just releases dopamine, so you know, it makes you feel great, and it's good that you feel great about it. Oh, this is the old Kakariko village. Oh, okay, I see. Well, I mean, to whatever standards of this world is, right? Because I mean, get help. I'll be kind of your way, but coming back I will play. I'll show you the only way to go, so follow me and don't be slow. Grunty, is that you? So yeah, well, so anytime we went out, I just try to take advantage, just walk around. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that if I recommend you to exercise or whatever, or taking care of yourself, that's like some incel Andrew Tate shit, and I should be chastised for doing so. God damn it, people are fucking dumb. People, look, there's nothing worse than people that don't want to be helped. But even worse is that people don't want to be helped and don't want you to help anyone else. Look, it's for the staple, for the people in the back. That guy is a clown, alright? But good advice is good advice, and kill yourself is not bad advice. Past, present, future, snake. The Master Sword holds the means of changing our fate. When the time comes, truth will converge. The ones you seek hide in the spirit temple above. Now listen to the anthem of spirit. Anthem? That game flopped. Why do I have the fire card now? No, it's probably just some consistency shit. Oh, what the fuck? The anthem of spirit. No, it's spirit with 3 S, okay. Fine, Snake, I'll respect your language. Or, like, you wouldn't mind if I just, if I Anglo-Saxon it a little. Well, anyways, yeah, like, sure, like, the guy will undertake just a grifter, right? It doesn't take a genius to see that. However, just because he said that doing exercise is a good thing does not mean that suddenly now that's a bad thing to do. Some banjicas with you. Shit with you. Are they walking towards me or? Oh, okay. They're trying to reposition themselves. Yeah, apparently now telling people to exercise or whatever is like some right wing type of shit. Like, god fucking damn it. Kind of makes you what type of people they want to have. God damn it, any Scotch is fucking tainted right now. Oh, okay, well shit. I was just expecting harpies or something. Alright. Someone with strength. I mean, did it belong to someone with great strength or what the fuck? A little bit is called to either. Not like I need it, but um okay, they're all dead. Good. Well, whatever. I mean, I would say I'm very left-leaning, but not my entire personality. What I say is, I'm not left-leaning because I want to be left-leaning. I'm left-leaning because of the things I believe in. Being left-leaning, it just comes after the fact. However, I think people don't understand that it's not your politics that should define you, it's what you believe that will define you. Then, whatever. Then you fall onto whatever political compass. I don't want to do this. I'm going to do it once. Huh? What? Oh, a customer. Welcome to our cutting-edge amusement center, the Bombshell Bowling Alley. Do you want to know what you can win? Well, it's a secret. I can tell you until you have paid to play. That's a scam. It's 30 rupees per game. Do you want to play? Yeah, sure, whatever. And for the whole whatever as well. It's usually towards the price or whatever. But I'm not going to go too crazy with it. I'm going to have faith into they are not, the creator didn't put some weird item that is only available here. And if I don't get it, I'm fuck. Tomato electric and tomato lamp. Okay. Please. I'm a chicken. I'm not going to move away. I just want to win this one. Okay, he's not going to move. There's little two people over there. So, I mean, whatever, like... Now, apparently, any advice you give it's not whether it's a good one or whatever, it's whether it's aligned to a political compass, so fuck. I'm just going to check the second price. If it's anything of interest, I'll try it. If not, then we're leaving. Alright, bomb bag. I'll make the effort. I'll make the effort, but how do I say this? I'm not going to kill myself if I don't get it. Oh, so close. No, wrong angle. I think that was wrong angle though. That's a little too high. To think I was like a second away from getting it, and now I'm just all sorts of fucked. That one, if he doesn't get it, that's it. Not trying again. Unfucking believable. Alright, I'm going to check the third price again. If it's nothing worth the time, I'm not gonna bother. 40 bombs, neat. Well, one more time and see what it is. Alright, it's trash. Do you want to play again? Nope. Alright, you don't have to, you don't want to. So, well, anyways, apparently advice is, I think, to add further, it's not much whenever it is like aligned. It's not only if an advice is aligned to a certain political compass, it's also who have said it. Fucking Hitler, who have said drink water is going to be good for you, and suddenly it's bad advice. Fuck. And honestly, the only people who get like anything out of people just being against each other by doing that, things are politicians. No way. It's probably just a couple rupees anyways. More bombs, which are of limited quantity. Oh, this is like a fucking hotel. I want to ride the pony. Alright. Oh, Gerudo Ascent, that's the name of this area, okay. I have yet to see any Gerudo, but here's a lot of gentrification, oh come on. Alright, well whatever. Point is, people are dumb, I hate them. This is better than the people on Twitter. Which is not like such a crazy thing to ask. Do you want to play a game? It's 20 rupees per play. Yep. Okay, this game is for grown-ups. Yeah, don't the weapon. So we're just going to be shooting arrows on top of that other restaurant? Alright, thanks God. Wonderful, bravo, perfect! Here's a fantastic present. Thank you. The biggest quiver. 50, alright. Neat. We're shooting arrows on top of that other restaurant because clearly it was a bar or something. Oh well. I'm not here to question the ways of the people around here. That's where we came from before. I don't even know. Because when we got here it was by a cutscene, so... So, I mean, probably that way? I think I'll go that way. Well, I need to cut it here anyways. So, y'all friendly or, you know... Gerudo City. Let's ask. Hey man. Spirit Temple is located up there. A kid like you has no business at that sacred site. You will need a Gerudo card to get past the guards. Alright, guards not friendly yet. Alright, but I think I'm going to save here. And I had the political talk because I'm not really interested in discussing it anyways. And, you know, time and place. So, you know. Fuck! I hate getting political. Should I just record Resident Evil 7? I mean, I have like an hour left, so... All that. I'll try, I mean... Make the best of the time, right? But it will be just DLC. And I think I'm overloading my backlog with this and the Resident Evil. But I mean, I just want to get it done, the DLC and all that. Well, you know, strike the iron while it's hot and all that. And if I start now, I can record actually some junk. I don't know. Or just take it easy. Whatever, anyways. To the case, thank you so much for watching. Guess I'll see you when I see everyone. Take care. Remember to drink water, brush your teeth, floss your teeth. And be nice to each other, alright? If you know you're being an asshole, don't. Don't wait until the morale of people just change. Because it is the morale of the people who understand it that then suddenly everyone just follows suit. Usually. So, you know, get ahead of the game. Don't be an ass. Anyway, see you.